Most gardeners spend a fortune chasing fertilizers that promise massive yields, yet the real secret to explosive fruiting could already be sitting in your backyard. What if the very waste you throw away daily could turn your garden into a fruit-producing powerhouse? No chemicals, no spending, just pure natural power that supercharges soil microbes and transforms ordinary plants into heavy fruit bearers. Today on Growth Hub Central Crops, we're diving deep into a zero-cost formula that farmers across the world are quietly using to make their plants explode with fruits, fast, naturally and effectively. The power behind the secret formula. Plants don't just need nutrients, they need living soil. When your soil teems with beneficial microbes, it becomes a self-renewing engine of growth. These microbes break down organic matter, release essential minerals, and unlock nutrients that roots can easily absorb. The result? Stronger roots, vigorous flowering, and fruits that seem to double overnight. The secret lies in feeding those microbes, not just the plants. And that's exactly what this homemade formula does. It combines 3 basic ingredients you already have at home. Ingredients that awaken microbial life, boost plant energy, and trigger an explosion of fruiting hormones in your crops. The zero-cost fruit explosion formula. This formula is simple, natural and powerful. You'll only need 3 ingredients. 1 litre of fresh urine, which is a rich source of nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus, the same nutrients found in chemical fertilizers. 1 kilogram of crushed or torn cardboard or paper, which provides carbon, essential for microbial balance, and 10 litres of clean water. Mix everything in a bucket or container and let it sit for 7 to 10 days in a warm, shaded place. Stir once every 2 days to aerate it. During this fermentation process, beneficial bacteria multiply rapidly, feeding on the cardboard and nitrogen-rich urine to produce a microbial-rich liquid fertilizer. You'll notice a slightly earthy smell when it's ready, a good sign that beneficial microbes are active. Before using it on your plants, dilute 1 litre of the fermented mixture with 10 litres of water. This is your powerful, zero-cost fruit booster, ready to work wonders in your garden. How it works inside the soil. When you pour this mixture around your plants, you're not just feeding them, you're awakening the soil's ecosystem. The microbes immediately begin decomposing organic matter, releasing vital nutrients like phosphorus and potassium that are crucial during flowering and fruiting stages. Nitrogen from the urine accelerates leaf growth early on, while the carbon from cardboard ensures microbes stay active long-term. This balance prevents nutrient burn, something common in chemical fertilizers, while ensuring that nutrients are slowly released, providing sustained feeding over time. In essence, this formula turns your soil into a living sponge that stores and delivers nutrients when your plants need them most. The result? Strong, lush plants with thick stems, deep green leaves, and more blossoms converting into healthy fruits. Well, let's talk about why this outperforms store-bought fertilizers. You see, commercial fertilizers deliver nutrients fast, but sometimes too fast. Much of it leaches away or even burns those tender roots. Now, this formula, on the other hand, it nourishes both the soil and the plant. The microbes in your fermented mix, they improve soil texture, retain moisture, and make nutrients more available for a longer period. What truly sets it apart is its ability to stimulate flowering hormones naturally. Plants under microbial influence produce more auxins and cytokinins. Those are natural growth hormones responsible for fruit formation. The difference? Oh, it becomes visible within weeks. More flowers hold on without dropping. Fruits enlarge faster, and the overall yield, well, it increases dramatically. And since it costs you nothing but time, you can prepare it continuously, keeping your garden thriving all year long without spending a cent. Timing, it really matters. For the best results, apply your diluted fertilizer once every 7 to 10 days during the flowering and fruiting stages. Pour it directly at the base of your plants in the early morning or late afternoon when the sun isn't too harsh. For fruiting vegetables like tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers and eggplants, this mix triggers intense fruit set and sustained production. For fruit trees, apply around the drip line, that's the outer edge of the canopy, to reach the feeder roots where nutrient absorption is highest. Just avoid using it excessively on young seedlings, as the nitrogen may be a bit too strong before dilution. But once they establish, the same mix becomes a growth accelerator that builds healthy foliage and prepares them for abundant fruiting later. Now, gardeners who've used this zero-cost formula often describe results that feel, well, almost magical. Within 2 weeks, plants that look dull suddenly turn vibrant. Tomato and pepper plants start showing clusters of blossoms that hold on and form fruits with fewer drops. Leafy greens grow fuller and richer in colour, while fruit-bearing vines stretch wider and stronger. The soil itself changes. It becomes softer, darker and richer in earthworms and fungi threads, all indicators of restored microbial life. With time, you'll notice you don't need to buy compost or fertilizer anymore. Your soil becomes a natural fertility engine that keeps regenerating itself. Turning waste into wealth. What makes this secret so revolutionary is its simplicity. Instead of throwing away waste materials like cardboard or letting urine go unused, you're turning them into valuable biofertilizer. You're closing the nutrient loop, giving back to the soil exactly what plants need to keep producing more. This is the essence of sustainable gardening. You're reducing waste, saving money and improving your yields, all while protecting the environment from synthetic chemicals. And the best part? It works for every crop. From tomatoes and bananas to maize, strawberries, and even flowers. So, here's the science behind the explosion. Urine contains nitrogen in a form plants really love, urea. When you mix it with carbon materials like, say, cardboard, it creates this perfect environment for bacteria to multiply. These microbes then convert the nitrogen into ammonium and nitrates, which are honestly the most usable forms for your plants. Meanwhile, the cardboard acts as both food and structure for these microbes, which helps prevent excess nitrogen from being lost and, well, ensures a slow, controlled nutrient release. It's a perfect natural system, balanced, efficient and regenerative. Once you apply it, your plants respond pretty quickly. The surge in microbial activity increases root absorption efficiency, so your plants take in more nutrients and water. This leads to thicker stems, larger leaves, and, most importantly, more fruits per plant. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. While this formula is pretty forgiving, there are a few things you ought to keep in mind. Don't use too much undiluted mixture, because the nitrogen concentration can be a bit strong. Always stick to that 1 to 10 dilution ratio for the best results. Also, don't seal your fermenting container too tightly. Microbes need oxygen to thrive, so just leave a small opening or cover it loosely with a cloth. If you notice a foul or rotten smell, it means your mixture went anaerobic. Just add more water and give it a good stir to fix it. And lastly, consistency is really key. Applying the mix once won't work miracles, but if you use it regularly every week, you'll see your garden transform within a month. Now, why does this secret belong in every garden? Well, this zero-cost fertilizer proves that nature already gives us everything our plants need, if we just learn how to use it. It's clean, sustainable, and endlessly renewable. You don't have to rely on those expensive commercial products filled with chemicals that honestly just degrade your soil over time. With this formula, every gardener can create fertile, living soil that rewards them with consistent, abundant harvests season after season. It's not just about saving money. It's about growing smarter, restoring your soil, and building a garden that pretty much feeds itself naturally. And, well, here are my final thoughts. There's just something deeply satisfying about growing more fruits without spending a dime, just using what nature gives us for free. This zero-cost secret isn't just a fertilizer. It's really a movement toward self-reliant, sustainable gardening. Whether you're growing tomatoes on a balcony or managing a whole crop field, this method will help your plants thrive and produce like never before. Give it a try, see the transformation for yourself, and don't forget to share your results in the comments. If you found this guide valuable, go ahead and subscribe to Growth Hub Central Crops for more powerful, science-backed, natural gardening methods that actually work. Let's grow together, naturally, sustainably, and abundantly.